the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he works this down to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. But that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So first down from the 41. Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Here's a screen for Achane. Shoots away from one. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They pitch it to Achane. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw here. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tigers.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
16 yards.
He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's Benson on the give. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up fourth and long.
It's now fourth down.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Putting a receiver in motion. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They're throwing it. It's a big strike to Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They send a man in motion. They'll toss it here to Benson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going to get this one back quickly to Hill. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Pass play now. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And the 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chase steps to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Looking in the air here. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, 65.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this is taken ahead to the 37. It is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. You didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Slot man motioned over.
18 Raptor, 79 Broncos. Track 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He takes it at the 4. It's such a great return from him there, Brock. He's able to get this almost all the way out of their own half. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
This option play now on 2nd down. He's out in the clear. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumped off to his running back. He's a little bit up to the 21. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the gun on third down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Back now, pressure coming. Rolling deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, hit it right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll throw here on first. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
60 by 6.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the set.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 back.
Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. No, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. I'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going now on 1st down. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He'll look to throw. Flush down out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Colt. Through to 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's going to throw it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er, 1st down.
Here we go, set, go.
1st and
In the red zone now.
10-yard line.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
35, Cardinals 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. New set of downs for him from the 31. Benson on 1st and 10. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down.
They'll go play action on 1st down. All the left side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Benson now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Able to get it to Benson. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
That's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Running from the gun here. Flushed out of the pocket. Cope with the catch. He has this down to the 34. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. On is Moody for the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to let this one fly deep downfield. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cardinals are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 70 Rangers. 70 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Off the sideline, past the 40. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
19 right. Hiking 18.
They'll throw it here on first. Sends this to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. There he goes, right sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Dose of the hurry up here. He's dropping back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw now. Catch made left side by Palmer. Really not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Offense to the line fast.
Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. They connect for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down to the 31. Working quickly here.
19,
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
That is complete. McBride on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Throwing it again here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 rings for 7-2. Cowboy 80.
Looking now from the gun. Into the hands of Harrison. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
19 Lions.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Sticking to the air here. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
18, pioneer.
Man in motion here.
Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw it. Into the hands of McBride. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They'll run. It's Benson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Getting out to his left. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got McBride complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. He's going to throw again. Near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Jalen Thompson.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
He'll look to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. Make it to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.